We are at the tail end of October, and I have been enjoying making all of these spooky themed horror content for you guys. So obviously, I wanted to do a classic monster manual video because what better way to celebrate the season than to go back into the Berserk universe and talk about one of its many scary monsters. Of course, my first thought was to do the jack-o'-lantern creatures or the scarecrow from when Guts and company first arrive on Elfhelm, but then I remembered I already kind of included them within my Golem video. So then I was like, what other scary monsters are left in Berserk? The rape horse? No, I did that one already. The trolls? Well, that was the first one I ever did, actually. The sea god? Yep, I talked about him and all of his frisky tentacles. Thought of getting Morta pregnant when we still don't have a canon age for the character? No, that's too scary. So what's left that's spooky? What horrifying, nightmarish, barbaric, satanic entity from the bowels of the chaotic astral realm am I left with at this point? Actually, I haven't done the Hydra yet. Yeah, that has a pretty rich and interesting lore and history. Maybe we can do— Nah, son, we're gonna be talking about cock. What is scarier than a giant 15-foot cock raging and flailing above you, looking down on you as though it's about to peck its way into every orifice that you have on your body? Berserk is filled with dangerous moments, including cocks, but this cock is the cockiest of them all, and it's once again based on some actual mythology. In looking up cock on the internet, I found a lot of interesting search results, and some that were very surprising. I found that cocks can be both large and small, and that there's even a cock in the Bible. For real though, the cockatrice is mentioned in the Bible, so that makes him just as canon as Jesus himself. So if you believe in the Lord, you also have to believe in the cock. Some say it was an obvious mistranslation from not fully understanding the Hebrew text, but we all know the truth. And so does Jesus. What I found interesting is that we initially imagined the cockatrice to be a giant dragon-like creature as seen in some media, but the truth is, and ladies, listen up, this is really important, the truth is that most cockatrices are smaller than you would expect. I know we have these big expectations because of what we see on the internet and what we hear in stories, but in traditional lore, most cockatrices are actually tiny, and I think that you guys just need to accept that. Even in D&D, they are considered small in size in the comparison charts. They traditionally have dragon-like features with scales and wings and all of that, but with the head of a normal cock. But some lore even goes so far as to give them any reptilian form, so they could even look like a snake. So it can be a long, slippery thing with the head of a cock. They can also spit out toxic fumes, so the last thing you want to do is get close to the cock's head because it has the ability to spit it. And remember that spitting is definitely frowned upon when it comes to cocks. Remember this very well. The most interesting piece of lore to me is that it kind of has a Medusa-like effect as well, so if you stare directly at a cock's head, make explicit eye contact with the cock, it can actually cause instant death. And the best way to kill a cockatrice is to actually show it its own reflection. So imagine that. The cock head is so ugly that looking directly at it, even if it's your own cock, causes instant death. Relatable? Maybe for some. In Berserk, we don't get to see the cockatrice reveal until we're deeply penetrated into the story with chapter 332. This is when we are reintroduced to Rickert and Erica. They are with a small group of people running from trolls, all trying to survive within this new world apocalypse of monsters brought on by Griffith. The Band of the Hawk shows up and fends off the trolls, but there's one thing that trolls aren't usually well versed in, and that's utilizing the cock. The cockatrice in Berserk is gigantic and mostly does just look like a giant chicken, covered in feathers but with a wingspan which is much like a dragon. The design is also classic Miura with his phallic enemies, including a waddle that looks like a huge throbbing pair of—
Two balls! What is that? That looks just like an enormous—
Wang! Pay attention.
I was distracted by that enormous flying—
Willie.
And yes, I used that clip for a third time in a Monster Manual video. It showcases the deadly breath in the manga, just like in classic lore, but here it's more similar to Bill Cosby paralyzing its victims so that they can't move before the cock decides to attack. It even looks like the waddle gets swelled up with anticipation before it bursts out of the head. Luckily though, Irvine shows up and tries to get the raging cock to become a little bit more docile. I don't know about you guys, but when Irvine shows up, I tend to get more excited, not less. But it does seem to do the trick, as Irvine's exploding arrows give the giant prick the little prick it needs to take it down. Now, that might have seemed easy, but even Irvine had to transform into his apostle form in order to get the job done. And even this form kinda looks like a
penis, the male reproductive organ.
And you just have to remember that the entire planet in Berserk right now is overrun with these menacing cocks just looking to swallow whatever they can. But the cockatrice is an astral monster like most of them and is susceptible to stabbing weapons. But if you had to fight a cockatrice one-on-one, well, first of all, it's about 3 to 4 times your size. It's stronger than you, it's faster than you, it can fly, it can spit deadly paralyzing poison. So as a human being, I would recommend running, but then again, a regular cock can catch up to its prey pretty quickly, and they're faster than you think, so outrunning it on foot would probably be nearly impossible. Being smaller than the cock, I would recommend stabbing upwards towards its breast. That way you can try to reach its heart, maybe with a long spear, all while focusing on its swelling balls so to make sure that you don't get doused in its magic juices. It would be pretty difficult, but it's not the most powerful astral creature that Berserk has to offer. But anyways, there you have it, guys. That is the spookiest, scariest monster I could possibly find in Berserk for this season. I haven't covered it yet, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. There. No! This video's fucking stupid. No one's gonna watch this shit. God damn it. I guess I'm just running out of fucking ideas, man. YouTube was a mistake. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I just need some fresh air, man. It'll make me feel better. What's that? Hello? What the hell? Is anybody in here? What the fuck? Whoa, shit. Oh shit. Somebody in my bathroom? If you're naked, I'm still gonna swing. Where are you at, you punk ass bitch? Fuck you up, man. Huh, I don't see anyone.